Men's 400 hurdles went exactly like I hoped, with Rai Benjamin coming out on top. In this race, there's 3 things that I think are notable, so let's check them out. The first one is that Rai ran almost the identical race that he did 3 years ago in the 2021 Olympics. He was nearly identical on his touchdown times and the legs that he went over for all of his hurdles through hurdle 9, which for him is always his right leg. The only difference was that he was faster this time on hurdle 10. 3 years ago, he hit hurdle 10 in 41.1 seconds. This year, he did it in 40.8, so he was a lot stronger at the finish. The second notable thing is that Karsten wasn't on his game. From hurdle 2, he was already 0.2 of a second slower than he was 3 years ago, and the same thing continued through most of the race. By the time he got to hurdle 9, he was 0.3 of a second behind, and at hurdle 10, he was 0.8 of a second behind. So I don't know if it was fitness or what, but he just wasn't on his game. Now, this doesn't take anything away from Rai. He ran an amazing race, which leads perfectly into my third point that I noticed. Here's what I want you to check out. If you look at Rai 3 years ago versus how he looks now, it's noticeable that he's put some muscle on his body, and his stride looks so much stronger, and probably the reason why he has so much finishing power that he didn't have 3 years ago. So that's a good lesson for everybody. Hurdle technique and hurdle steps are all great, but you also need to be fast and powerful. So work on that body. That's it. I've got one more hurdles race at these Olympics to put out, so be on the lookout for that. Plus, I usually put out videos weekly, so definitely subscribe to this channel to learn more. And if you want to learn more about how I can help you with your hurdling, go to acemethodcoaching.com.